Welcome back. Let's cross to Lyle Shelton in Canberra for a Christian perspective of what's happening in the various Australian parliaments. Thanks for joining us, Lyle.
Good to be with you, David.
Lyle, I understand there have been some disturbing recent developments in relation to a Senate inquiry into the Medicare funding of second trimester abortions. What has happened there?
Well, that's right, David. The Senate has heard through evidence given to it by submissions that we should not withdraw Medicare funding of second trimester abortions because that will result in disabled babies being born who will then cost the Australian taxpayer too much money to look after as they grow into adulthood. This is quite an alarming view which has been put forward by the Australian Reproductive Health Alliance, and it really amounts to eugenics. What is even more alarming is that the Australian Reproductive Health Alliance submission was copied by the Parliamentary Group on Population and Development and put forward as its submission as well on behalf of 41 members of Parliament.
Were the 41 federal politicians involved in the Parliamentary Group on Population and Development aware that such a submission had been made on their behalf?
David, it seems that the majority of them weren't. In inquiries that we have made and also that the media has made, it appears that many did not know that a submission was put forward in their name that was not only a direct copy of someone else's submission, but also advanced radical views about aborting the disabled. Now, we know this because former Attorney General Philip Ruddock, former opposition leader Brendan Nelson, current Shadow Treasurer Julie Bishop, and the Senator from Western Australia, Alan Eggleston, who also has a disability, he's short-statured. All of these politicians have come out and said that they were unaware that this submission was being put forward in their name and were unaware of its contents.
Moving on to a different federal issue, the government seems to be moving ahead with a proposal to filter the internet at service provider level. What are the plans, and is this a good thing?
Well, this is a really welcome development because what it involves is filtering the internet at internet service provider level, cutting off the bad material at its source. And this will block all illegal material that comes over the internet, child pornography and other illegal forms of pornography, blocked at source. That is a good thing. It also means that adults will be able to opt in to access other forms of pornography. Now, this is really important in terms of providing a default mechanism on the internet to protect children from harmful material and also to protect the wider society. So it's certainly something which ACL welcomes quite wholeheartedly.
Thanks very much for your time, Lyle.
Thanks, David.
A reporter for INFOCUS in Canberra.